No, I'm on live right now. No, I don't want my phone. It usually rings when I'm live. I think I'm live. Maybe I'm not live. What's that? Heck. Okay, I'm live on YouTube.
Yes, YouTube.
Thank you. There, I'm live. Hello, everybody. Lori here from Unique in the Creek. Say hello when you come in. We're gonna play. We're gonna play with the character boards. Did you guys know the character boards and the vinyls are still on sale till midnight tonight? And we're gonna play with some. Let's see how cool these lights are. Now, we don't sell these lights in our store, but I bought these a while ago, and they do have a timer on them. They're ball. They look like they're Christmas ball lights. Hello, everybody. Hello. We're going to play with the character board. Hello. Okay. Pull out these lights. Guys, we have hundreds and hundreds of vinyls to choose from. And it's really hard to choose a favorite. There we go. They're working now. I think I'm going to use this one. It's an oldie but goodie. Oh, did I just scratch it? It's an oldie but goodie. Oh, I'm better. It didn't last very long, that cold. I don't know what the heck it was. I was going to use one of these. Look how cute these are. Look. These two would be perfect for a double door. This is vinyl 2000 and this is vinyl 2016. They would be awesome for a double door. So it doesn't matter what kind of vinyl you use, if it's Christmas, Easter, whatever. Triangle boards to come back in stock. Where are they out of stock? We don't run out of them on the... Oh, you must be talking about Amazon. They sold so fast on Amazon. But we do have them in stock on Unique in the Creek, and also Craft Outlet has a bunch. They should be in stock by now. All right. I am going to use vinyl 1350. Now this, if you guys got some vinyls at home and a couple character boards, you know, if you have company coming over and you need to do like a last minute gift or something, I'm going to show you how easy this is. We're not going to use any mesh. All we're using is ribbons and some greenery. Now, I have this ribbon. I've had it forever. It kind of matches this tree, or this vinyl, right? Kind of, sort of. So I'm going to use this ribbon. I know we don't have this in stock. This is from like a couple years ago. But you can use whatever ribbons you want. Whatever matches your vinyl. I'm not sure what you're asking, Jamie. You may want to send an email to info@Unique in the Creek about selling them. Anyways, okay, so I'm using this ribbon, and both of these ribbons I'm using are 2.5 inch. And I'm using just a plain old buffalo check. These are the two ribbons I'm going to be using for tonight's design. Like I said, no mesh. I'm going to use this greenery. I believe, I don't even know where this came from. Not a clue. Bloom room, whatever. It's just greenery, just plain old like Christmas greenery. And I am using these Greenery, this one is actually, we have in stock, I believe, XS4081. You can put those on. We're going to use those. So we got Greenery, the 2 different Greeneries, and that's what we're using. Okay? First thing we're going to do is we're going to put our vinyl image on our board. So these are the top here is where the number 1 and the number 2 is. Going to spray a little bit of water on here. This is called the wet method. And I'm going to remove the actual vinyl from the paper. And I just kind of eyeball it. Now with the water you can, oh, that was pretty easy. With the water you can remove it and move it around and everything. Bloom Room is from Joanne's. That could be too. That's old stuff. So there, I have it on. Looks straight enough to me, I think. Let's hold it up. Yeah. So then I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm going to start from the middle and push out. Now, normally I have a paper towel. I don't have one here. Do I? Yes, I do. Make sure when you're doing your vinyl, I forgot to mention, make sure there's no glitter or no dog hair or anything on your board before you put your vinyl on, because you may see the glitter bump through your vinyl. All right, now I'm going to take it off to get a bit more secure adhesion. This is a water-based vinyl. I'm going to take the center and push hard, and any remaining water that may be underneath will squirt out the side, and any bubbles. And use the felt end of your squeegee so you don't scratch your vinyl. And there we go. Our wreath frame and our sign are all one piece. Okay, so we're going to decorate around it. And there we go. Now, the first thing, I got these lights. I'm going to put these lights on my wreath because why not? They're super cute. And they are timered. So the easiest way that I like to do the lights is I just tape them in place. Because once they get, once we start zip tying things, they actually get zip tied right onto the board. But before we zip tie things, so they don't move around, I just put a little bit of Scotch tape on. And I think I'm going to have, the lights going towards the center of the wreath, like that. So I'm going to put a piece of tape. Now you won't see the tape. You don't need a lot of tape. So we'll do right before every hole here. Just make sure the lights are even. There's 20 on these. These vinyls also fit the rail board. If you want to do like a less inexpensive design or a smaller design, that would be, oops, the rail board. So once we start building this, these lights, the actual cords of the lights will get zip tied onto the board. Like the Scotch tape, the tape is just to hold them in place for now. We did get a new load of the battery up. They're not these battery operated lights. These ones are actually kind of expensive, these ones. I found them, I think, on a Boxing Day. Oh, you guys don't have Boxing Day in the States. I found them in a Boxing Day sale. I can't remember where. I think it was Joann's. But normally they're super expensive. Yeah, $19.99. But I think I paid 50%. So I paid $10 for these lights. We have the normal timered lights in our store. Yeah, because the rails you can make pretty cheap, right? You use a little bit of ribbon. The ribbon will make a few, 2 or 3 rails, depending on how much you put on. And our sale, don't forget, our sale does end tonight at midnight. Even the lights are on sale. You even get 20% off the lights, even though we just got them in. Just in time. I might add a little, because I want these lights to, the actual bulb of them, I want them to stay completely in place. I might add a little bit of hot glue underneath. Well, hello from Mississippi. Yeah, I think I might add a little bit of glue. Okay, we're back to the start again. So I'm just going to continue on. So the bottom of my wreath will have a few more lights than the top. You just don't want to cover all the holes of your board, because we're going to need that for the zip ties. These ones I'll just put a little bit shorter here. And then we'll tack on the battery pack once we're all done. Okay, our lights are on. I have my glue gun. Let's see if I can. See if it works. I think it will. I want the bulb of it to be not moving. Just kind of lifting it up. There is a flat part. So lifting it up. Hold it down. Put some glue. These boards are so fun. You can do so much things with them. I just did another kind of tree topper in the VIP group today. Today was my last live in the VIP group. I have retired from there. As I have a lot of personal things going on. Just don't have the time. There, so if I'm adding a little bit of glue, perfect. They're not moving. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. So I'm being a little extra using these lights today. And because they were expensive, I want to make sure they sit exactly where I want them to. So I'm just putting a little bit of, they're taped on so that the cord of it will be zip tied in the wreath, but I'm also gluing the bulb to stay where I want it to stay. Character boards are so fun. You can do so many things, only because there's a gazillion vinyls. And it's a lot less expensive to do a character board because the vinyls are less expensive. The character board's not very expensive. And we're just using ribbons. These are ribbons I had in my craft room. All right, we're almost to the end here. That's going to look super cute. I think I don't want, I think I'm going to turn these ones this way, these extra, because it messes up my pattern here. So I'm just going to tape them that way. See, it looks better with them evenly spaced. So where I'm doing it is right before each hole here. I hope everybody's well tonight. We are waiting for a nice winter storm. Hi, Karen on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Yes, we are waiting for a storm. Should be interesting. The Bills play tomorrow. And there's going to be a storm, but they're used to playing in a winter storm. Yeah, I like them spaced. A couple more. That's our last one there. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I am. Hi, Julie. I'm having a good weekend. I just had to work a bit. Because I played too much yesterday with my granddaughter and I didn't do very much work yesterday. So I have to make up for it today. But I will take playing with my granddaughter any day. You're in the 30s. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here now. It just started getting really cold. Like lately it's been, you know, pretty moderate. You can go outside with just a hoodie. But not today. Today's burr cold. Whoo, burr cold. All right, so these extra ones, I just have them going on the towards the outside. All righty, and these bad boys are glued right on. They ain't going anywhere. All right. So vinyl's on, my lights are on. Let us preload. I am in Niagara Falls, Canada. I am. I'm going to use, I don't know, I don't have any more gray because it ties at home, so I'm going to use clear ones. All right, so where I'm going to go with zip tie, I'm going to go the hole 1 to the outside of the board. Okay? And then I'm going to go from that hole that I just put in there to the middle hole, so hole 1.5. So hole 1 to 1.5, and then 1.5. So each row is going to have 3 zip ties, and then 1.5 to 2. You have Rain, hi Sandy, hi Donna from South Carolina, hi from Highland, Illinois. So you can see I'm going to put a zip tie here, and that cord is going to be in the zip tie. So most of the cords will be in somewhere amongst the zip ties. So I'll just preload half the board for right now, and then we'll get started. Hi, Sherry. Hello, hello, everybody. Ruthie, are you not over in England? Pretty sure you moved to England. Hi from Texas. You guys are everywhere. You're everywhere. Okay, so I showed you guys at the beginning, I picked out 2 ribbons that match this sign. They're just literally just ribbons I had kicking around. This is a great project to use up some ribbon. No, Juanita, we're not using Canada Post. We're using a third-party carrier, but the only problem is they don't go to the third-party carrier doesn't go to P.O. boxes. So if you have a P.O. box or you live somewhere really out in the boonies and normally it's hard to get delivered, this carrier is not going to do it. But where they have been delivering, they've been doing a fabulous job. Just saying. Canada Post who? And thank God, as soon as we heard that there was going to be a possibility of a Canada Post strike, we started searching. And that was months ago when we heard that there may be a possibility of a strike. So we were fortunate enough to be one of those companies that were planning. A lot of companies right now are struggling big time because they didn't plan. They didn't plan. Okay, we're almost halfway. You got your delivery today. Awesome. And then for the States, we use UPS. So we don't send anything out USPS. Just UPS. And even though we're in Canada, if you're from the States, your order still goes out the same or next day. We have our delivery guy go over to the States every single day. Well, except for the weekend. We don't work on the weekends, people. Well, I do, obviously, but the warehouse, we don't make them work on the weekends. Okay, I got half done. So what I'm doing is there's 16 rows of holes on the character board. 16, 1-6. I said I'm going to be using this ribbon. It's so pretty. Look how cool it's going to look with this sign. And I'm using just a plain old buffalo check because there's quite a bit of red and black on here. Okay, so I'm going to cut 8 pieces. Now, I've already cut them, but you're going to cut 8 pieces of this ribbon, or whatever ribbon you're using, at 12 inches. Okay, we'll just cut one. So, but you're going to need 8 pieces at 12 inches. I think I've cut mine already. Okay, and then you're going to need 8 pieces of your second ribbon. Both of these are 2.5 inch. Like I said, amazing way to use up some of your ribbons you have. Okay, so this is a directional ribbon, right? So I don't want my Christmas trees upside down. What we're going to do with this 12-inch piece of ribbon, we're going to be cutting it in half. We're going to be using 6-inch pieces, okay? So I'm going to fold it in half, cut it where the half is, okay? And if I were to do tails, one of the Christmas tree sides would be upside down. So when you do half pieces, we can turn it around so that our Christmas trees are not upside down. So if you do use directional ribbon, when you cut it in half, make sure when you go to dovetail it that your directional ribbon isn't upside down, okay? So you're going to take your 6-inch piece, fold it in half lengthwise. Now I'm making sure I have a 1-inch slant in my dovetail. So I have my ribbon folded in half. I put it down on my cutting mat. I have my thumb right at the 1 inch. And from the folded edge to the outside corner, I'm going to cut upwards and open it up. And we got a perfect 1-inch V dovetail in our ribbon. And our tree is not upside down. And we're going to do the same thing. Make sure your tree, you're going to dovetail the end. Again, 1 inch. Cut right above your thumb to your outside corner. And open it up. So you need 8 pieces of this and 8 pieces of this. Now this isn't directional ribbon, this buffalo check, so you don't have to worry about how you cut it. What you can do is take your 12-inch piece, fold it in half, and an easy way, so you don't have to cut twice, when you fold it in half, that folded edge, fold it over again. Okay? Put it down on your cutting mat, put your thumb at the 1 inch, cut upwards, and when you open it up, you have your 2 pieces now. Okay, so it just saves you a cut. Now I can't talk too much because Jackie has a pre-recorded, oh wait till you guys see the pre-recorded video she did for you guys. It's a snowman. It's amazing. So that's going to be premiering at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay, so when you cut them in half, that gives you 16 half-inch or 6-inch pieces of this ribbon and 16 pieces of this ribbon. Now we have some greenery. I'm going to cut this down into little pieces. Now this one we do sell on the website. I love this one. It's got a little bit of snow, a little bit of glitter, and a little bit of berries. Perfect for pretty much any design. Okay, so I'm just cutting little pieces off. So I'm not using the whole, because it's a push-up, we can make 2 pieces like that. Okay, so I've got half, push that up, snip it off. Then I'm going to take this little piece, because you'll have a little piece left at the bottom, and just put it with another little piece, and there you just made another big piece. We got a little piece. And I got another one here. So I'm going to be using these ones and these ones. Like I said, I don't recall where I got them, but somebody said Joann's. Again, I'm going to cut this down. Even if you don't have like greenery, you could even use like the dollar store sells some pretty cool greenery sometimes too. And we're just using little pieces. There we go. Just move them around and make your pieces. Okay. This was $9.99. I definitely didn't pay $9.99. If I got it at Joann's, it was probably like 80% off. I never paid full price for anything. All right, let's get building. Let's build, build, build. Okay, so I'm going to start right here where my first set of zip ties are. We're going to use this ribbon. I'm going to pinch it right in the center, bring the top in, bring the bottom in, and just put it into my zip tie. So into zip tie 1.5 to 2. Okay. And then I'm going to take another piece of our 6-inch and we're going to do it in hole 1 to the outside of the board. And you want to make sure that both are the same length. Now, saying that, this one is not going to be as far in the zip tie as the inner one because the circumference, the spacing between the zip ties on the inner row compared to the outer row is different. So just line up just look at the inside corners here, make sure it's lined up. Don't look down here. Okay. And you just want to make sure that the ribbon tails are lined up here. All right. And then we're going to put a piece of greenery in there. Hold on a second. Should I use this one? Or should I use this one? I'm going to use this one. It's not as busy. And this is going to go right into that center zip tie that we put on that row. Oh, look how pretty. Alrighty. And then we're going to clip that off. These are a little bit overkill. Where's my little pink doodads? You got your zip tie gun, but I like my little pink nippers. I gotta get some more on the website. Alrighty, I guess I don't know where they are. My craft room, probably like everybody's craft room right now. Oh yeah, they are. Thanks, Marilyn. Okay, so how can I do that? They need to go in this way. I'm such a dumb arse. I'm a dumb arse. All right, we're going to start over here. But thank you for... No, it still will be upside down. I need it to go this way. Okay, let's try this again. See, that's the problem. I cut them wrong. I think I cut them wrong. How can I do this? Why is my brain not working? They'll be not upside down on this side. Whatever. Hinge. right, now I'm going to come in with this one. And you can see it covers the board and the edge of your, again, you're going to line up the two inside corners so that they're the same length. I don't know what I did there, but easiest thing is don't use directional ribbon. Now these are wired, so once they're in there, we can lift it up a bit. Okay, for right now, we'll just keep it flat. Now, if you want more security, especially for your greenery, you can just put a little bit of hot glue going right across your greenery, onto the board. And that's basically it. We're going to do a pattern all the way around. Happy Saturday, Jeffrey. Okay, we'll start from the outside. And 6-inch ribbon pieces work perfectly when it's 2.5 inch. So again, your inner one is going to be a lot further into your zip tie than the outer one. You're just looking at these two corners here to make sure. You can put it across your ribbon too if you want, but the only thing that may slip out is the greenery if somebody grabbed it or whatever. I like it with the two different greeneries. You did twice! You go, Ange! Ange, have you played with vinyls yet? The vinyls in the character board? They're so much fun because you can do so much with them. How easy is this? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember you didn't have a squeegee. Do you have a squeegee now? Again, I'm just making sure these two corners, and you can see the difference. See how much tail of the inner one is in there compared to the outer one. But the ribbon tails are the same length. And you can do exactly like this. You can do it on the ring board, you can do it on the cane board, you can do it on the oval board. Don't always have to use mesh. cut my ribbons initially at 12 inches and then I cut them in half. So they are 6-inch little tails. So you can see that the lights are getting zip tied in as we go around the board. Should start with the outside one. Tomorrow, I am going to be doing a Christmas cross live. I just have to figure out what time I'm going to be doing it. So I will post. I didn't post anything for this live. I just decided that I wanted to craft on, because I haven't been on for a while. Like I said, Jackie's on. Jackie has a beautiful tutorial uploaded for you guys at 7 o'clock. But then again, when isn't Jackie's stuff nice, right? Oh, this one's a little bit shorter. But you can see that you can't see we've only used 8 12-inch pieces of each ribbon, but you don't see the board. You don't really need the you don't need the mesh for this design. And you can see I'm pinching in the middle first, bring that top down, bring the bottom down, and it makes a nice like curvature to your ribbon tail here. Hi, Judes. You snuck in. Hi, Felicia. No, there was no alert back. I was just sitting down here and decided I wanted to go live. Sometimes I do that. This is pretty. This is an old vinyl. Old. Okay, soon our ribbon tails are going to be going the right way. Oh, one here. Thank you. I think it's going to come out nice too. It's easy design. Use what you have in your craft room. If you're like me, I have a stack of vinyls about this high. Don't use them all, but just in case I want to play, I need to have vinyls. You've been there the whole time? Oh, I didn't see you, Judes. Okay, we got half done. Look how cute that's looking. And we'll move everything up once we got everything on there. Everything's wired, so. Okay, let's continue loading the board. So you're going outside hole. So hole 1 to the outside of the board. Hole 1 to 1.5. And this is, if you have 4-inch zip ties, these are 6-inch zip ties. If you have 4-inch zip ties and you want to use some up, this is a good project. You don't really need these long zip ties to put that little piece of ribbon in. So use up those little 4 inches as well. Okay, let's continue. Buffalo check. Buffalo check still a thing? I think it's always a thing at Christmas, isn't it? It's like the rustic cottage cabin kind of deal. I don't know if it will ever go out of style. We will be putting this battery pack on when we're done at the end. This does not need a bow. It's a simple, it's a very simple design. A little bit of glue. Hello, everybody, everybody, everybody. It's the only, oh, this is one of my favorite boards. I love the character board. The character board, you can do so, you can use, pieces of burlap going around. We have just ribbon. You can do petals. I love the character board. And there's hundreds. And I think the vinyls are like $4. So for a sign, that's not bad. And you don't have to wire it in. Thank God. I'll show you guys in a bit a sneak peek of the ribbon I'm going to be using tomorrow on this, on the cross. I started, I used tape to begin with, just to hold them in place. The lights. And then as I'm going around, they are getting zip tied in. But I glued the actual right below here, so my lights stayed where I wanted them on the board. And that's why they're so fun, because you can do all kinds of stuff that you can't really do with other wreath boards or wreath frames. Okay, these were extras where they were going to stay down. Thanks, Ange. Anybody getting weather right now? My brother lives in Buffalo, and they are supposed to be getting, it's Buffalo, so they're supposed to be getting a ton. He's actually supposed to be going, well, he will still go, storm or not. The Bills play at home tomorrow. But then again, the Bills fans are used to watching and tailgating in like blizzards. And my family is right there. Even my sister-in-law and the 2 boys, they all go to every home game. Rain, shine, blizzard, doesn't matter. You have snow, Ange? I think we'll be getting some. Probably not as much as Buffalo. Even though we're only like, I think it only takes me about a half an hour to get to my brother's, and he lives in Orchard Park. And we'll get a dusting. Meanwhile, you know, I'll talk to him and he can't open his front door. It's just really weird. It's that lake effect snow that they get. It's snowing in Michigan. Yeah, I think it's going to be snowing everywhere. Some kind of system coming in, right? You didn't know how to put them on. Well, you just tape them on, and then like I said, I tape them just to hold them in place. You can actually glue them as well if you want. But they eventually do get zip tied once you put all your stuff on. They do get zip tied onto the board, so they won't move. And the lights I'm using, they're not, I don't have these lights in stock. I did get them at, I believe I got them at Joann's. Snow in Kansas? What? I didn't know it snowed in Kansas. Gaylord, Michigan got, wow, 25 inches. That's crazy. Crazy it is. All right, where are we? Buffalo check. And I'll show you guys how I put my battery pack on to hide it. I attach my battery packs with Velcro. No snow in Ottawa? I'm surprised. Although I don't think the system's supposed to come through till later tonight or tomorrow, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm no weather person. Oh, I do have to cut more. My ribbon is cut 6 inches, but I'm going to show you right now because I do need to cut some more. And I'll show you how easy it is. Do it fast. Okay, after this one I have to cut a few more. Again, the vinyls and the character boards, everything is still on sale till midnight tonight. We were advertising the boards at 10% off, but if you made an order, you probably noticed that you got 20% off. I just thought, screw it. I'll just give the whole site 20% off. Because I can. We need to cut, I didn't cut all of them. I need, I only need one more tree and one more piece of buffalo check. So I'm just going to cut my ribbon at 12 inches. Okay, fold it in half. Now this is directional ribbon, so I want both sides going the same way. Fold it in half again. Put your ribbon. And we're going to cut a 1-inch V shape into our ribbon. Now once in the zip tie, you can move them in and out to make sure that they're the same length. Okay, last one. We need a red and black. Fold it in half lengthwise where it's folded 1 inch. Oops. There we go. We'll turn the lights off when I'm done so you guys can see it lit up. They're so pretty. And it's timered. Well, these ones are timered. So are the ones on our website are timered too. So they stay on for six hours, and then they turn themselves off for 18 hours. And then they'll turn themselves back on the next day, and so on and so forth. All right. Oh, really? Do I have to open this for one? I guess I do. All right, I'll probably use it again on another project. This is one of my favorite greeneries to use. It's got dark green, it's got a little bit of glitter, and it doesn't have too much snow on it so that, you know, the flocking's not all over the place. Okay, that was the last one. Just put a little bit of glue on that last one, and we'll go around and fix it all. Now, okay, these are all wired, so you can lift the greenery up just a bit. Spread it out. One more piece here. I'm going to stick it in. So I'm not wasting this little piece. Stuck it in the zip tie, but glued it as well. Alrighty. We got ribbons and greenery and everything. Look how pretty that is. pretty. Look at that, eh? Okay, I'm just gonna pull these outer ones just a little bit so you can see just that one corner. Just a bit, because we don't want to see the board. There we go. Okay, that's a nice shape. Okay, and then our battery pack. Let's see if I got any Velcro still. I do. It is pretty, isn't it? Let me hold it up. Now, it absolutely will fit between two doors. You guys know that. But, no. Look how cute. Oops. It's a little bit of greenery, a little bit of ribbon. Very flat, but does the trick. Okay. So we need to, I'm going to Velcro, this Velcro. I just grabbed Velcro from the dollar store, just cheapy stuff. Okay. We don't want to Velcro here, even though the timer thing is on here. Because you want to be able to access it to be able to change the battery. Velcro, let that dry, and then I'm going to put a hanger on while that's drying. So of course, you're just going to put your hanger right here. Look how nice and neat that is. You guys all know you're going to put your sticker, just tape there. Your sticker or write a little verse, or if it's a gift or whatever, you can write with a Sharpie marker on the back of here. You can tape your business card, whatever you want. Get a little sticker with your business name. Okay, there's my hanger. I just did it up and I'm going to cut it. So I have a hanger. See, I don't think it needs a bow. Not everything needs a bow. And not everything needs to be over the top. Because this would sell, I would probably sell this for maybe $40, not even. I used 8 pieces of this ribbon. So not even a quarter of a roll. 8 pieces of this ribbon. Some inexpensive greenery, the character board and the vinyl, and some zip ties. Now, I did put these more expensive lights in, but you don't really need to if you don't want. You can use the lesser expensive ones. All right, now we're going to figure out where we're going to put this. Tuck that in somewhere. This is a big, the lights that we sell, I should have put them in between. Look how pretty that looks with that bulb there. I never thought, I'm so used to doing it like that, but I never thought. Oh, I like that with the little bulb or lights in between. Crap. Oh well. Down at the bottom, there's 4 little lights. I just pulled this out. Slide back in. Again, you might want to, so they don't slide out, you just put a little bit of glue. Yeah, so if you guys get these, you'll be able to, I would put them in, kind of going around so you can see them there. Let me see. Is it too late? Is it too late now to say sorry? Oh! Some are, they're glued good, but look. Yes. Now, the normal lights that we sell, I would probably keep them glued like that, but look how cute these little ball ornaments. Too late to change your mind. Nobody will know, except if you're on a live video right now. But if I were doing this after the fact, oh, this one doesn't want to come up. Oh, I want to break it. And I just posted a picture. You guys would never know that I had already glued them. They look like little berries. Well, you can watch the replay, Susan. Oh, I like the beer. They look like little white berries, the lights. Like it. One more, yay. Okay, now we're done. Okay, let's do something with this bad boy. It's actually quite big. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Put it in the center. I'm going to just put it right on the center here, because it's not that thick. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Usually I tuck ours that we sell. They're only like a small battery pack. Usually I just tuck them in between the two rows here, but this one's a lot bigger. Now we can remove the screw to change the battery, but you can also, because we Velcroed it, you'll also be able to lift this once it's glued right off as well. There we go. That works perfect. let me turn the lights off. I have to fix the greenery and stuff, but I'll do that after. I'm so glad I moved the lights to the front. So I'll just close one of these mean lights and you'll be able to see. Oh, it's so pretty. There we go. Anyways, it'll turn on and shut off by itself. As soon as you flick it onto timer, that's when the timer starts. So if you don't want it, if you want it to turn on at say 6 p.m. at night, then you're gonna, when you initially do your lights, flick it on at 6 o'clock at night. Oh, supper time for the babies. That's really cute. I like it too. Just have to move some of these ribbons just back a little bit so I can read the sign. But anyways, that's what all I wanted to show you. I wanted to make sure you guys are aware that the vinyls are on sale as well as the character boards and all the other goodies that we have on the website. And thank you for your support and shopping with us. And yeah, so we'll see Jackie in 45 minutes. It is a pre-recorded tutorial, but it's fabulous. I'm telling you, I had to upload it and it's like, wow. All right, everybody, have yourself a great rest of your night.